Hey, it's Drew Holmes here, your boy, back with another video, a little sales topic for you guys. And actually, I want to tell you guys a quick story before I get into that, because this actually is how I came up, how I went through hell to get out on the other side. And I want a lot of you guys to see this, because I think for the younger salespeople, this is what you need to hear to be able to break through the discomfort, the pain, the struggling, because that's what sales is going to be in the beginning. There's going to be a lot of discomfort, there's going to be very minimal payoff, and you're going to have to believe that you're going to come out on the other side with success before you have the success. And for most people, the problem is they can't actually see the success before they have it, myself included. So you're going to need somebody else that's going to believe in you when you can't believe in yourself. And for me, that was my dad. I just remember vividly failing a class back when I was in, I think it was fifth grade. The teacher calls my parents in, and this teacher was the worst. I mean, he had pit stains. I don't think he brushed his teeth. He drank a ton of coffee. His room was hot as hell, and I just couldn't sit still in his class. So I just, I zoned out, didn't pay attention, wanted nothing to do with this guy. He was just disgusting, and I thought, if there's somebody that I want to learn from, this is not the guy. So that's where I was at in my headspace as a kid that was probably 12, 13 years old. My parents come into the class, I'm sitting outside, and they start discussing me, and I don't know what they're talking about. Next thing you know, my parents come out, they call me in, I'm in there, I forget what happened. But the bottom line is, my parents ended up sending me over to Hong Kong, where I went into an exchange student program for about 6 months. Those kids over there are even smarter, so I did even worse in school over there. Came back to the United States, thought, oh, this is awesome. Headed straight back to public school, back to my friends, back to my comfort zone. But no, my parents said, you're going to go to a private school. You're either going to go to one of two schools, either Kiski Prep, which is all boys, or you're going to go to Lindsley, which is boys and girls, and the girls wear mini skirts. So which choice do you think I made? I went for the Lindsley school. And fast forward a couple of years there, I'm making a lot of friends, I'm living at the school, I'm doing, I would say, not that great in school as far as grades. Sports, I was doing amazing. Socially, I had a ton of friends. I didn't have any problems there. But the headmaster calls me into his office, and I thought, oh man, this is bad. So I got into a little bit of trouble. Not going to get into that whole story because it's not really relevant. But the point is, I got in a little bit of trouble. My grades were really bad. Called my parents in again to the military school. My parents drive an hour and a half up to see what's going on. And the headmaster says, Jeff, I recommend that you put your son into military school. And, I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. So on my 18th and 19th birthday, 18th birthday and 19th birthday, dropped off at military school, head shaved, all my belongings taken, no phone calls, nothing for a month. You don't get to use the phone for 30 days. No communication with the outside world at all. Up at 6 a.m., shining shoes and polishing the floors. And, marching and lining up and all that bullshit. It was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. But I was able to, find my way over there, adapt, because that's what I do. The number one thing I've always done in my life is adapt. To any surrounding, I've adapted. But I still didn't realize that I'm a different type of animal. I'm a different type of person. And the one thing society teaches is you need to go to school. You need to get good grades. And then after you do that, then you can get out and you'll go to college, you'll get a good degree, and you get a job after that, right? You get a good job after that if you get a good enough degree. Well, that's wrong. It's actually dead wrong, because that's not what makes you successful. It's not about getting good grades, and that's all of a sudden going to make you successful. It's about what's going on up here. It's the attitude, the mindset, personality, willing to talk to people, willing to take risk. All these different variables that come into play that they don't teach you in school. And that's what this channel is about. It's about teaching you the things that we didn't learn in school. It's about teaching you the things that are actually going to get you results in the real world, actual money results, success. How do we expand and grow? So, what I'm getting at here is that you either have to believe in yourself or somebody else has to believe in you. And it's got to be somebody that cares enough about you that they're not going to let you off the hook. And that person was my dad. He stuck in there for me. He never gave up on me. And even though I struggled and struggled and struggled, I came out on the other end a success because I didn't give up. And sure as hell, my dad didn't give up on me. So if you have a sales guy that's struggling, or you're a sales guy that's struggling, think about my story. Think about what it took to get me from where I was at to where I wanted to go. From where I'm at now to even where I want to go in the future, there's another set of hurdles. So understand that there's going to be a lot of discomfort in the beginning. There's going to be a lot of pain in the beginning. But in order to break through that discomfort, you need to believe in yourself, or somebody else has to believe in you. So, don't take that for granted. If somebody believes in you and somebody's taking time and effort to help you, there's a reason for that. They care about you. They want to see you succeed. And that's why I'm here today. So I hope you guys got something out of this. Keep in mind, it's the belief in yourself, it's a belief in your company, it's a belief in the marketplace can support it. And if you can't believe in yourself, somebody else is going to believe in you, and you gotta have some blind faith. And success is not just about getting good grades. It's not about what society tells you, because if that was the case, I wouldn't be sitting here shooting this video. I literally wouldn't even have my own office. I wouldn't be producing income. I wouldn't be living in a nice area of Pittsburgh. All of these things that I had to overcome to get to where I'm at now are just, things that most people are going to get tied up and quit. Most people are going to lose hope, and they're going to want to walk away from the situation because it's just too painful. But I want you to remember one thing. If you're not in pain, you're not growing. If you're not in discomfort, you're not growing. If you're not just dying, then you're not going to get any better. Same thing with fitness, same thing with sports, any type of thing in life. If you're not dealing with some discomfort, you're not going to grow. So, I just wanted to give you guys that. These are some bits of wisdom taught to me by some very, very successful people, and I wanted to pass it along. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Does this make sense to you? Do you have any questions? What about this do you like? What don't you like? Let me know. All right. I'll see you guys soon.